The New England Mafia, power built in silence. Most people hear Mafia, and their mind goes straight to New York. Big headlines, big trials, big personalities. They picture suits, flash, and chaos. But the truth is, one of the most controlled and disciplined Mafia territories in the country wasn't New York at all. It was New England. And the reason most people don't talk about it is the same reason it lasted as long as it did. It stayed quiet. It stayed local. It stayed sealed. Because up here, the Mafia didn't need to advertise. It didn't need noise. It didn't need mythology. It needed order. It needed systems. And it needed people who understood that the real power isn't in being seen. It's in being felt. In New England, that power centered around Providence, Rhode Island, Federal Hill, Atwells Avenue, streets that to outsiders look like restaurants and old brick buildings and history tours. But for decades, those streets were something else, a headquarters, a hub, a place where decisions were made and carried out without announcements. The name that sits at the center of this era is Raymond Patriarca, not because he was the loudest, but because he was the most effective. He didn't operate like a celebrity boss. He operated like a quiet executive, and the way he ran things made New England different from almost every other Mafia region in America. Other cities were divided, rival crews, competing bosses, ego wars that brought heat and attention. But New England stayed organized, unified, controlled. Not perfect, not peaceful, but structured. And structure requires rules. The most important rule wasn't written down anywhere, but everyone knew it. Silence. The old code. The one outsiders call omerta. In this world, silence wasn't about pride. It wasn't a slogan. It was the foundation. It was the lock on the door that kept the whole operation protected from the outside. And for a long time, it worked. Investigators could suspect. Newspapers could hint. Locals could whisper. But proving it was another story. The machine ran because nobody spoke loud enough to stop it. That's the part people miss about the New England Mafia. It wasn't built on noise. It was built on discipline. And like every system built on silence, it only takes one crack to change everything. That crack is coming. And when it arrives, it doesn't just expose crimes, it exposes the entire structure behind them.